Hello guys, welcome to Notary Life with Kimmi. That's me. And guess what? Today we're talking about 12 ways that you can make money as a notary. That's right, I said 12. A lot of times people think as a notary all you do is stamp a document. Stamp, right? There are many things that we are called upon to do as a notary just because we hold that title. People trust us. We're trustworthy, right? So I'm going to go over 12. I'm going to get right into it. Get your pen and paper ready, okay? Number 1. General notary work, just being a regular notary, as I was just talking about, stamping documents for the public. They will call you. Usually they need you kind of short notice. I have many videos about what the notarial duties are, so I'm not going to cover that. But you'll be called out in your regular neighborhood just to do like loans, some loan documents, power of attorneys, go to nursing homes, hospitals, notarize school notes and things of that sort, okay? Number 1. Number 2 is, I got to look at my list. Number 2 is being a loan signing agent. So loan signing agent is a little bit different. You still must be a notary, but for loan signing agent, you're going to go out and mostly be notarizing documents related to the mortgage industry. That may be a loan refinance. It may be a loan modification, buying, purchasing, selling. Different people use different terms, so it sounds similar, but each package actually is a little bit different. I have a video about all the different packages that you will be processing as a loan signing agent, so check that one out. It's common loan documents, okay? So just check that one out. Number 3 is being an apostille agent. What is that? Many of you have heard the term apostille, but apostille agent really is just a person that helps facilitate a document leaving the United States going to another country. It needs a higher level of authentication. So I have about 5 videos on apostille, so I won't delve into that. So check out those videos, and again, add that to your services if you are not. If you're thinking about becoming a notary, this is something else that you can add under your notary umbrella, okay? The next one is being an apostille courier. I just did a video on that recently too. The apostille courier is just that. Instead of you processing the apostille, you're going to actually just take the document to your local Secretary of State for other notaries. It could be a local notary or a notary from another state that needs your services, okay? So you're actually just couriering, taking the package from one place to another, okay? Number 5 is being an apostille referrer. What does that mean? Well, you're the notary. You don't want to process the apostille. You don't want to carry it anywhere. You don't want to have anything to do with it. You just want to refer it to another notary. Well, guess what? You can get a fee for that. So you list it on your notary services, and then you refer it to a notary buddy. And that just sounds something like this. Hey, Sarah, so I would like to work with you when I have a apostille. I'm not going to process it. I'm just going to refer it to you, and I would like a fee back. And you guys come up with whatever fee you decide, okay? So you may want to have 2 or 3 notary buddies in that instance when you get ready to offer that as the referring apostille, okay? Referring apostille agent. So you're just going to be referring them. You're not going to actually be processing them. The next one is ink fingerprinting. So you can do ink fingerprinting without any special certifications or whatever. There's 2 ways of fingerprinting. One is called ink, the old-fashioned manual you roll. Or the next one would be live scan. So live scan is done electronically, higher investment, normally about $5,000. I don't offer this part of my services just because I have not found that I would get a good return on investment for that from me. If in your area you have a brick and mortar, you might want a brick and mortar location, you may want to offer that, okay? But ink fingerprinting is, you can do it in all 50 states. No certification is needed. You just need proper training. I do have a course on my website. I have a free video, and then I also have a course that takes you deeper into how to be an expert at rolling the prints, because you don't want your prints rejected. So I do have a video about that. Number 7, guys, is the I-9. Many notaries do not know how to complete the I-9 form. I get phone calls for that. Not every day. All of the services that we're talking about, no one's going to call you every single day and say, hey, I need this, I need this, I need that. But when your phone rings, if you want to have a fully maximized business, you want to know how to do all these different services. So the I-9 is a form that is completed for an employee to verify that they are legally able to work in the United States. So they will call upon us as notaries. So you don't stamp that with your notary stamp. The state of California is not able to complete that unless they have special training and immigration documents. Just for anybody that's watching from the state of California, okay? But other than that, if you are not doing I-9, you need to watch my free video. And then I do have a course about how to complete the I-9. It takes you into more detail how to complete it many different ways, because there's more than one way to complete it. So if you're not offering I-9 services, that is something else you want to add, okay? Number 8 is being a proctor. I just did a video about being a proctor. So what is a proctor? All you do is you watch someone take a test. That's it, literally. No certification is needed for that. You can do it in all states. Some companies may require a certain level of higher level of certification, right? But the average person is not. So all the ones that I've done so far have been for real estate agents. And I sit and I watch them take the test. At the end of it, I put in my title. It's done electronically. No notary stamp is involved in the ones that I've done so far. So at the end of them taking their test, then I just put my name in that I watched them do it. That's it, proctor. So I have a video about that too. If you have not seen my proctor video, check that out. The next one is going to be field inspector or inspections. So again, that's another one, and that is number 9 on our list, field inspection. So for field inspection, you're going to go out. Normally a company will hire you to take 1 or 2 pictures or something. Easy peasy, right? So they'll say, hey, we need a picture taken of, the one example I always use is the one I had. They called me to go out and take a picture. A sign had been repaired, and they just needed proof that the company did the work that they had promised. So I uploaded it to their website. That's it. I've done car inspections also. So several different forms of inspections you can do, okay? So you want to add that. Number 10 is wedding officiant. So wedding officiant. So some states don't allow the notary to perform that act under their notarial duties, right? So you have to confirm with your state. If your state does not allow you to do it under your notarial duties, though, is there a workaround? Yes. There's several online ministry schools that you can purchase, like the qualifications to be like a minister if you're already not one, and then that will allow you to perform weddings. So you have to do a little research on that one for your state, but it is something that you possibly can add either straight up as part of your notarial duties, or the workaround would be to get an online certificate from one of these online ministry schools, and then you can add wedding officiant also, okay? Number 11, we are at number 11, guys, is process server. So what is a process server? You're going to normally be going out to people's homes. Now, this one might be a little tricky and dangerous for some people. Everybody's not cut out for everything. I'm just presenting the information. Full disclosure, I don't work for any of these companies. And I cannot accept responsibility for anything that you do and you don't like it. Okay, so I'm just giving you information though. A process server is just that. They serve documents. So it may be divorce documents. It may be eviction papers. It could be someone's behind on their credit card or attorneys looking for them. It could be any number of documents that need to be served to the public. Okay, so then you go out and you serve it. Now I've heard horror stories, people having guns pulled on them, or you know, when you bring in somebody a document like that and it's some controversy going on, or you know, they're going to court, they're not going to be very happy, right? So again, that's not something that I do, but it may be something that you are willing to do. So you know, I'm just, like I said, I'm just bringing you the information. And last but not least is offer translation services. So what does that look like? You say, well, Kim, I don't speak another language. No, you don't. But go ahead and you can put things in motion where you can hook up with a translation company and you can offer the service to your clients. They bring you the document, you upload it to whatever translation company you'll be using, and you're basically the middleman offering translation services. Isn't that pretty cool? So that's another way that you can make money as a notary. So while we have our notary stamp, we want to maximize it, right? We were not just hired to just do stamping. And maybe that is the original creation of the role, but it has grown. So you see, we've talked about 12 different things. I'm going to talk about it really quick to wrap up so you can make this list and you can do your homework on what you want to add to your services or whatever. Okay, so the first one is general notary work, number 1. Number 2 is being a notary signing agent. Number 3 is apostille agent. Number 4 is an apostille courier. Number 5 is referring apostilles to other notaries, and you're just a referring agent. Ink fingerprinting or live scan, I-9, proctor. Number 8 is proctor. Number 9 is field inspector. Number 10 is wedding officiant. Number 11 is process server. And number 12 is offer translation services. So these are all the different things. If you need help in becoming a great notary, check us out at notaryeducatorsllc.com. We offer all types of training. It would be our pleasure. And until next time, bye.